Troy Williamson defends his British Super Welterweight Championship against the pretty boy Josh Kelly. Who wins? Find out Friday, December the 2nd, 9 p.m, live and free on Channel 5.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Omar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm joined by WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman here in London, coming off a 10-hour flight last night from Mexico, but it doesn't look like it, Mauricio.
Even though Mexico is out of the World Cup, but it's a tough loss. But now here, boxing. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, strange circumstances. A very good performance from Mexico last night, but it wasn't enough to see you through the group stages.
Yes, that's the way it is. The world is very small now. There's no more giants. Now it's the reality. So it's going to be a very interesting World Cup.
Absolutely. Mauricio, I was going to actually ask you about this. As we started talking about the World Cup, there was a bit of back and forth between Canelo Alvarez and Lionel Messi over the last week. What did you make of that exchange?
Social media. That's a reality. The social media is so fast, so everybody wants immediate response, immediate happenings. There was nothing to it, and it just blew up without any need to happen. But I'm sure everything is clear and no issue.
Yeah, Canelo did put out a statement apologising, etc. But did you feel like he had a point, the point he was making to Lionel Messi?
Absolutely not. I believe Canelo didn't see the images and just read something, and that's what happens in social media. You take for granted what is reported or said without having all the facts. And when you see the video, it's absolutely nothing as it was told to him, to Canelo, and to the press and to the people. So it's a matter of understanding that things happen, and we just have to learn how to use social media and to understand the levels of things and to act accordingly, not to react so immediately without having facts.
Well, let's talk about why we're here. I know you love a Tyson Fury fight night. He's back, another stadium fight for him against Derek Chisora. What do you make of this trilogy with Tyson and Derek?
Well, it's a sensational time for boxing, and Tyson Fury is the greatest attraction. Can you imagine by the end of Saturday, he has sold over 150,000 tickets in 2 fights. That's amazing. That's the reality of his greatness. And to have a third fight with Chisora is very interesting. He's coming after very tough fights, 2 Wilder fights, and then Dillian White fight. Now he's entitled to a voluntary defense, and Chisora is a tough fighter who just comes from having an important win in his career, and it's going to be very entertaining.
Talks about the mandatory had with Dillian White in April. Of course, this undisputed fight is being looked at for February, March with Alexander Usyk. When are you planning Tyson's next mandatory, Mauricio?
We have ordered an elimination bout between Wilder and Andy Ruiz. Yeah. That fight has not taken place, so whenever it takes place, we will have a mandatory. We don't have one yet. So Tyson Fury is free now to do this voluntary, and perhaps a unification. If that happens with Usyk, that'll be sensational. We will fully support it, and then the winner would have to fight the mandatory.
You're looking forward to Wilder v Ruiz, a big occasion for American and Mexican boxing.
Yes, that would be like a stadium fight. That could be a stadium fight.
Absolutely. Mauricio, do want to talk to you about Conor Benn. We haven't had you on the channel since that situation. I know at the convention it was said that Matchroom tried to get him back in the WBC ranking. So do you just want to make comment on that, please?
We do have a protocol on the clean boxing program. He's out of the rankings due to that protocol, but we are doing the full process. The investigation is being carried on, and we have had great cooperation from Conor Benn and his team, but it is ongoing right now.
How long do you think, from your side anyways, until we get some conclusions from this process with Conor Benn? What's the timescale?
Well, as a matter of fact, today or tomorrow we are to receive a full documentation from Conor Benn. That's part of the process. We might have a hearing, either in presence or by Zoom, but we have attended it, and it should be hopefully within December we will have a definite ruling on it.
Okay, well, listen, Mauricio Sulaiman, appreciate your time in London. It's nice to speak to you across this side. I'm normally speaking to you in Las Vegas. Yeah, enjoy your time here. We look forward to a great night at Tottenham Hotspur, and hopefully we'll speak soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much and congratulations. British fans are the best in the world and it's going to be amazing this Saturday night.
Midnight on Channel 5. Troy Williamson defends his British Super Welterweight Championship against the pretty boy Josh Kelly. Who wins? Find out Friday, December the 2nd, 9 p.m, live and free on Channel 5.
I'm gonna share something with you that might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.